Alright, everyone. Hello. We're gonna continue working on Ninja Fruit today, and a lot of things I hope to accomplish. First of all, wait, let me launch the stream on my phone so that I can maybe read whatever you write and stuff. Okay, so basically, let me show you what we have now and what I want to accomplish today. So first of all, we have a banana, and we have two bananas that fly with it. As you can see, last time we added, the points for cutting the bananas, but and we control one of them for now with our mouse. And basically, what I want to do is I want to constantly spawn these bananas or other fruits, and then when they get cut, we'll get points over time. Yeah, and we just try not to get cut. And perhaps my idea is the longer we survive, the more fruits we're gonna spawn. Like we might add a multiplier to the amount of bananas that are gonna fly out. Okay, but let's lose to the game somehow. Wait, yes. Okay, and then that's all. So we're gonna spawn them from below, like in Fruit Ninja, and we're gonna launch them in some direction. I don't want them to just fly up and that's it. I want them to bounce, from wall to wall or something like that, to be like a bit more chaotic, and then we can upgrade it so that it will spawn more bananas or whatever fruit we have. Yeah, so let's begin. I will create a few or just one. I'm not sure. Let's create two spawners, and they're just gonna follow our camera. So we're gonna create an empty object. Let's call it fruit spawner. All right, and it's gonna be in 000, but we're gonna maybe put it a bit down. Where is it? Ah, okay, no. We have to shift it somewhere here to 23 exactly, and we have to move it down so we don't see the bananas actually spawning from the game. Let's create maybe something. Let's just add a banana onto it so we can see how it looks like. What happened? Oh, I see. 000, and we indeed can't see it if we move it a bit up. Okay, yeah, that was perfect. So -15 it is. Good. Now, next thing is we have to create, well, I'm not sure, we can have one that just rotates, and then we launch the banana in that direction, and then it will bounce from wall to wall, etc. Okay, why is it like this? It should be on the level with other bananas, no? Maybe I miscalculated. Maybe it should be 25 actually. Oh yeah, it should be 25, good. And then we launch this banana like up and then it will bounce, blah blah blah. And should be a bit faster than us. So in the script where I said fruit up velocity, we want to be at least, as fast as our banana. Otherwise, we're just gonna, these bananas are gonna spawn and they're gonna be slower than us. So it doesn't make any sense. Let's maybe make it from 2 till 7, something like that. So some of them fly out very fast and some of them are, a bit faster than us. That's the idea. Okay, and let's apply this script. Apply. Now, let's create a script called fruit spawner. Let's open Visual Studio. Man, I used to have Rider, but now when I quit my university, my subscription ended. And now I'm waiting when I will finally go to my new university so they can give me an email and I can get a bunch of free stuff. Like I usually get every year. Like on GitHub, for example, a lot of useful things. And Rider also, very useful. Okay, here we need to spawn a random fruit. I'm not sure how we're gonna do it yet. I mean, I will probably change the script when I'm gonna have multiple fruits, but don't know. Maybe I'll create a list for now. Serialize field list of just game objects, and we're gonna call it fruit prefabs because we're gonna spawn them. Okay, we're gonna say that, well, we need a rate at which they're gonna spawn, so maybe spawn rate. Yeah, and by default just 1 per second. That's my idea. So every second we're gonna spawn a fruit. Also, we want to speed up this spawning rate as we go like further the level. Maybe we can have a multiplier. I think that's a good idea. Because I'm thinking we can increase the spawn rate when we get enough points. You know, our player, when he wins enough games, or, you know, he collects, I don't know, 100 fruits, he can upgrade the spawn rate to like 2, let's say. And then we'll have a multiplier that just depends on the distance that our banana traveled, or something like that. So otherwise, there is no incentive for our players to play longer, you know, just doesn't make sense. Multiplier. Wait, how do you spell it? Oh wow, yeah, multiplier. Yeah, that's all. Multiplier, and by default it's gonna be 1. Let's call it distance multiplier, so it makes more sense. Okay, now how we could spawn the fruits? We could either create invoke repeating and just have a function here like private spawn fruit. Oops, void, yeah, and we can maybe select a random fruit here, like, but for now we know that we want to spawn the first one, so we're just gonna say instantiate fruit prefabs 1, or I mean 0, and then we want to spawn it on the fruit spawner position, so transform.position with a rotation. I don't know, maybe we want to randomize it actually. Maybe say, I don't know. For now, we're just gonna keep it simple. Just quaternion identity. That's all. Okay, and then when we have this fruit, we want to add a force to it, some sort of force, or do we? I mean, this speed that our banana has already, it comes from the script we called fruit up velocity. So you see, it just adds velocity up to our fruit. That's all it does. But we want to also have like some sort of like side velocity. Ooh, I have an idea. I think. Oh no, that's a bad idea. I wanted to say that we could just rotate the banana and then it would just fly, you know, towards this Y arrow. But I realized that if our banana will somehow hit the wall and then rotate like this, then it will fly down, and that would be bad. So no, I don't want to do that. Instead, well, I think in fruit up velocity we don't change this one. We don't change the X. So we can change it somewhere here, and we can maybe artificially just add a certain x velocity.x parameter to us. So we can say rigid body here, fruit rigid body equals this dot get component rigid body, and then we can use this fruit rigid body to say velocity.x equals, and then we can say some random range. I don't know which one, like what values I want, but let's say, okay, min max side speed. Oh, but it makes sense to just do it in the fruit up velocity, or how's it called? Yeah, fruit up velocity. I mean, now it's not really up, it's also like side velocity, but you know, maybe I have to rename this a little bit. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense to add speed in fruit spawner. Yeah, I'm just gonna say some default value, maybe minus 10 and 10, maybe even more, maybe like 15 and 15. I don't know yet. Oops, I just deleted it. I don't know. And here we, instead of this thing, we can say this. It will just bounce. Oops. Well, up speedy change. Oh, but we just add it on the start. And we can do the same thing, I guess, here. We can say side speed, and then just basically copy what we wrote here and say random range. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Min max side speed dot y. Cool. And now when we have this, whoops, it should be just range because it's a bit old, that random range. Boom. Now it should work already, and we just have to get rid of this from spawn fruit. But I think there's a problem actually, because we don't want to add this force to our main banana. We want to add it only if it's not. Oh, good. Okay, they already do this for us. Great. That is very good. Side speed by default will be 0. Oh, but then we don't need plus equals. It just should be equals. Yeah, my bad. So now when we go to our main banana, our player banana, I want to make sure that it still works. Where are you? Yeah, side speed 0. Yep, definitely. But then you see we add velocity here and we set it to 0. So when we're going to try to control our player banana, it's not going to work. That's bad. So instead, we have to say something else. We have to say if I think we have is player here. No, we had a certain boolean. No, we just had this. So instead, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a boolean called is player. Yeah, so we don't have to try get component all the time, and we're gonna say at the start is player equals try get component player movement, because if they found that it's player movement, then good, then it's a player. So if it's not a player here, we want to add up speed and side speed. Like here we just say that our not enemy banana but our other bananas are faster than us. We just add to the speed, to the default speed of our player, and here we set the side speed. And then here we'll say if it's a player, yeah, we will do one thing, and if it's not a player, okay, what's happening? And if it's not a player, oh god, okay, if it's not a player, we will just add the side speed. But if it is a player, and for some reason it can't understand, why can't it see that? Oh, oops, I just misspelled it. And here we're gonna say rigid body dot velocity dot x, because we just want to keep, we want to be able to control our player with the finger. And I do it here in where is it? Where's the player controller? Oh no. Okay, let me find it. Player movement. Here it is. You see, I add to the rigid body dot velocity here. Yeah, and otherwise it would just not work. Yeah, so let's see. Let's return this banana to where it was before, or at least we'll try to move it to where it was before. Yep, like so. And fruit spawner, let's put the fruit spawner here. We're gonna add the banana prefab to it. Where is it? Here. Oops. Yeah. Nice. We have a spawn rate, we have a distance multiplier, which doesn't do anything yet, because we only created a function, but we never call it, so that's not gonna work. Instead, we're gonna say this. We're gonna after we instantiated it, we need we just need to do it every once in a while. I could do it with invoke repeating, that's one way, or we can do it with IEnumerator, and just so that it calls itself a bunch of times. I don't know about it. I know, let's do it with invoke repeating, because I guess that's the easiest one to do. So we're gonna say name of, and then we're gonna see. I don't remember how to do this properly. Spawn fruit. We're gonna call this function, and then we can say when is it gonna call it. Like the first time it calls it, we're gonna say spawn rate times distance multiplier. That's how often it calls it, and then we're gonna say the repeat rate, so that's how often it's gonna, when is the next time it's gonna call this function. We're gonna say the same thing, but let me think now. because now it just doesn't make as much sense. Because if, let's say, our player upgraded the spawn rate to, let's say, 5, then it will spawn every 5 seconds. That's not right. It should spawn, well, 1 over 5, so 0.2 every 0.2 seconds. And the same thing, well, with the distance multiplier, we want the larger it becomes, the more bananas we spawn. So we have to put it in brackets. We're going to divide it by 1. And this way, it should be correct. But I'm not sure how, like, what if I'm going to change this distance multiplier in the game. I'm not sure whether it will actually spawn the fruits faster, because we only call it like in the start function. But let's see for now whether it works or not, and then we'll decide what to do about it. Okay, let's play the game. And also I want to add to bananas some bouncy material so it bounces off the walls better, because oh shit, I just realized something. Because oh no, because we have a fruit up velocity, right? And the problem with this is that, let's say it will have a constant velocity of side speed, and let's say -10. So this banana will fly, I don't know, something like this, right? It will fly. Oops, I think I moved it a bit forward somewhere. It will fly, it will hit the wall, and then it will just keep on hitting the wall over and over and over again. You know, it will just keep on hitting it because we're moving left and we never change our side movement to, you know, we don't bounce. So I don't need to change the material, I need to actually change from the side speed to negative side speed. That's what I have to do every time I hit the wall. And I have to recognize that this is the wall. So my idea here is either to create a tag for it or a layer. Let's create a tag, because why not? We'll call it wall. Boom. And we're gonna assign it to both walls we have. We only have 2 walls, that's very nice. We're going to say that when we bounce on the wall, so when on collision enter, that's what we're gonna do. On collision enter. If the collision dot tag, I mean dot game object dot tag dot compare tag, or no, dot compare tag, there is a function for it. If it equals to wall, if the thing that we hit is a wall, then we want to say that our side speed equals to negative side speed. Cool. Okay, now I mean, in my mind it looks pretty good. But let's see what actually happens when we launch the game. Because I don't know. Because I don't know what's gonna happen. It might be good, it might be terrible. Okay, they bounce pretty cool actually. Okay, they fly out, they spawn, they get caught. No, they do random stuff. Oh, but then they get stuck to the wall and they never bounce again for some reason. Not sure why. Not sure why. Let's observe their behavior. Look at that. I want to see why it happens. You know, like, it's pretty cool actually. It works. It almost works. Okay, so as you can see, yeah, we need to destroy these bananas. But let me see. What's going on here? Because sometimes they bounce, but sometimes look at this one, for example. Where are we? This banana. What is side speed now? What is it? Min max. Oh, but it's private. Oh no. Side speed minus 7.8. Minus. Why is it minus? It should be plus, no x. Wait, because I'm looking in local, but I think, wait, it should be local, no? Side speed, velocity, da-da-da. Oh, it is global, okay. And this is x, and it's negative. And should be positive, because if it was Positive. Yeah, we just remove this. It would just bounce. Yeah. And you maybe saw that it bounced. So yeah, it's here now. So it doesn't bounce properly. Side speed equals negative side speed. To me, it makes perfect sense, but okay, but let me just maybe rewrite this a little bit better, because I remembered how to properly do it. You can just say times -1. That's the proper way. But it's very weird that it worked the way it did there. Okay. Why don't they bounce? Look, they just stay to the wall. That doesn't make any sense. Why? Compare tag wall. I hope I gave it the correct tag. Look. Oh, right. Okay. Well, of course, I create... What? Wait a minute. Oh, because I didn't... It's a prefab. I forgot. For a second, I thought that this... it was just one long object. I just did such a good job of, like, you know, merging every wall together that I forgot about it. Okay, now it should work, right? Because if we say that this is the wall here, yeah, okay, that was the problem. Okay, so it wasn't my coding, it was just my... Yeah, look at this, look at these bananas bounce. Pretty cool. Can't complain. And now let me conduct an experiment, a little experiment. What if I go to my fruit spawner and I increase the distance multiplier? Will it actually affect the spawn rate or not? If it will, that would be great. If it won't, well, that's a problem. And I changed it and nothing happened. So it's a problem, because if we're going to use this distance multiplier in the future, it's not gonna work. Like if we want to actually change it as the game goes on, and even if we change the spawn rate, it's not gonna update the spawn rate. So that's bad. Even though invoke repeating is very useful, it's... yeah, just doesn't work in this circumstance, I guess. Therefore, we have to use something else. I guess we have to use the coroutine. Let's create a coroutine then. Let's say private I enumerator spawn fruit after seconds, I guess. Let's yield return new wait for seconds. I'm gonna wait for 1 divided by all of this, our complex mathematical equation, and then we're gonna spawn the fruit. That's, I think, all we need. Oh, but also we have to start the coroutine here. Let's say name of spawn fruit after seconds. That's our coroutine, and that's all. Let me think. Wait, but I think we don't need name of, right? In this case, I think it's just if we say this. No, is it gonna work like that? Yeah, it works like this. Okay, we need to spawn the fruit, and then we need to spawn fruit after seconds again. Okay, I have a plan. Okay, I messed up here a little bit. Here is the seconds. Okay, seconds that we have to wait for, and we're gonna put this in here, and here we're gonna put seconds. You know, and here we're gonna start another coroutine like so. So a coroutine will start another coroutine, which will then start another coroutine, which will then start another that's my idea. And it will spawn, it will happen forever until we say stop coroutine, but I don't think we need to do that yet. I mean, we could do that when the game ends, but yeah, I just want to see whether it actually works. So let's try it out. So far, it looks good to me, but maybe I messed up and my computer will explode. Who knows? Let's play the game. They spawn. That's good news. It's very good news. Let's die. On purpose, of course. And let's change the distance multiplier to 10. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's change it back to 1. Look at this. Okay, okay. They spawn, something happens, and let's change the spawn rate. It it changed it again. Let's do the distance multiplied to 5. Damn! That looks amazing. That looks very satisfying. That is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's stop the game for a bit. Let's just appreciate this beauty, because you know it's pretty cool to see this. You don't see that every day. You have to admit it's something you oh god, something you don't see daily on a daily basis. Look at this sky full of bananas. That is just bananas. Yeah, that's just awesome. Would you look at that? How satisfying is this, huh? Tell me. Look at this. Man, if only I could play Unity. Oh wow. Okay, that's awesome. It works better than I expected. And it looks very simple also, just 26 lines. Pretty good. Okay, next thing is what? I don't know, I'm too excited about this. I shouldn't be too excited about bananas, right? By the way, I ate all my bananas today, so yeah, maybe today I have to buy some more from the store. So after the stream, I'm gonna buy some bananas. Yeah, very useful information. Okay, next thing. We can add score. Looks pretty good. Everything works pretty well. We have the blades, they cut. It spawns from one position only, but for now that's fine. And they bounce, pretty cool. And what else can you want in this game? Well, we want to... man. There are a lot of things to do, but I just don't know what exactly. Because, 1, we could add more fruits already. 2, we could start making upgrades already. That's another thing. So fruits, upgrades. We could make more blades, but for now it's redundant. Like we don't need to. But eventually I will. For now, I think fruits is just a visual element. Like, but it would be cool to create some more fruits to see how it looks like. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna create more fruits. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna add some more variety to our game. Okay, so that I don't forget how to use Blender again, because I think I already forgot. Let's go to this prefab called veggies, which doesn't only have veggies, it has a bunch of other stuff, like apples. Let's add an apple to the game. Why not? Okay, in order to do that, I need to go to Blender. Blender. Okay, I can't do it this way. Well, then I will click it here. Okay, and next thing is importing an FBX file. Oh, wait, but how did we do it first time? I think I imported the whole FBX from this folder. That's a show in Explorer. Not this. Wait, not this. We need to find the root of this object. Oh, which I think I deleted it. No, but it's somewhere here. Fruits, right? Yes, here it is. And there must be a blend file, right? Is this a blend file? Nope. Wait. But I was sure I saved like a blend file, but it's not a blend file. But, oh, this is a blend file. Open. And we have this collection with other stuff. Great. Okay, so we have a banana collection where I split it in half. Let's do the same thing with an apple now. Okay, now I have to just remember how Blender works, and we can we can create a bunch of fun stuff like apples. Okay, doesn't sound that fun to me actually. Okay, apple. How do we do this now? We need to go to our main collection, find the sweetest apple we can find. Okay, I think I was the wrong way around all this time. Okay, let's select. Which apple do you like the most? Right now, I'm not sure. Which one looks the best? And they have a different texture. Well, that's what I remember. So let's go to Unity and add texture to some of them, to at least one of them. Because I don't remember how they look like. We need to go to textures and look. Let's find apples. Look, apple, 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 apple. We need. Okay, this one is apple 5. Let's add apple 5. Boom. Looks pretty sweet to me. Should we just use this one? I mean, looks pretty natural and nice. So I'm gonna use apple 5. Why not? Why not use apple 5? It's apple 6, apple 5. Cool. And now what I'm gonna do with this apple, I have to add a certain something to it. I forgot how I did it last time. I think I have to copy it. We copied an apple. Let's paste it here. Okay, now it's an apple, just separate apple. Let's put it towards the center of the world somehow. Wait, how do I do this? Whoops. 0, no. Man, I forgot. How do you do this? Control A, no. Shift A, no. Shift S, no, wait. Shift S. Here we go. Wow, look at me. I'm a professional in Blender. I didn't know that. Now let's just cut this in half. Sounds pretty easy. I remember we used some sort of thing. That's all I remember. If I select it here, okay, use the modifier. That's what it's called. And we used a Boolean. I think that's what it was called. Boolean. Here it is. We're gonna select. Nah. We need a new thing. We need a Shift A plane. Boom. We need to rotate it around the y-axis by 90 degrees. So it's exactly half the thing. And we have to select an apple again. Select this plane object. And we cut it, but I'm not sure that this is the effect I was looking for. Difference, right? I hope that this is how it should work. So now if I apply this, that's not what I wanted. Give it back. Man, how did I do the apple? How did I do this with the banana? I forgot. Oh no, don't tell me I have to watch another YouTube video that explains to me how to split stuff in half. Please no. It worked great last time. What's wrong here? What don't the like? What's wrong with you? Maybe I put the boolean on the plane itself. Let's try that. Instead of just looking for like a straight answer on the internet, let's just try to figure it out ourselves. That makes a lot more sense to me. Union, no. Intersection. Yes, I think that's exactly what I'm looking for. No? No? Oh, no, because it will just make the plane the shape of an apple, right? That's pretty useless. Yeah, that looks pretty useless to me. Never mind. Okay, attempt number 2. That's not what I wanted. No. Oh no. What's wrong with you, Blender? Why can't you just make stuff work? Apply. That's not what I want. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch a YouTube video. Oh wait, my Windows almost crashed. Wait. It happens now, for some reason. After I started streaming, it just, yeah, it does this thing. Let me see. Apple. No, Apple. Blender. split object in half.
There are other ways to cleanly split a mesh, but I find that booleans are set to different, and
Yes.
select your thin cube. Now this should take a small slice out of the middle of your mesh.
What?
Apply the boolean and head to edit mode.
Nah. Nah, what? Is it because I did not, like, with a plane and not a cube? Is that really the only reason why? Because then I'll be angry, you know? I don't like this. Look, if I just make it small. Look, it looks exactly like a plane. No. And it worked! Really? Why? Why? Doesn't make any sense. Apply. And if I delete this, why did it just work? Why? Okay, no, I'm not. Okay, I accept it. I accept it. Good. Now I want to separate this. I forgot how. How do you separate stuff? I clicked L because I remember how it works, and then I don't remember. Separate by selection. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Oh no, wait. So this is one mesh. Well, let me make a slight change to this. Let me just delete this thing. Yes, I think that's better. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Trust me. Now when we have this split apple, we can save it. File. Well, first of all, we need to select both of them. Say apply all transforms. And now if we go to export FBX, let's save it as apple. We don't need all of this, we just need the mesh with selected objects. I mean with active collection. And I don't think we need anything else. Apple.fbx sounds pretty good to me. Alright. Next thing is let me find it. Roots. No. Here it is. Apple. Boom. Split in half. Is it of the same size as that apple? Hopefully. Better be. Yes it is. Yeah, nice. And now if I put the same material on it, is that gonna work? It will. Very nice. And the only problem right now is that in between it looks bad. Oh yeah, I forgot to split the thing. You know what I mean, the thing, like the material thing. So we have to go back to Blender. We have to select this face that is the biggest face here, and we have to go to material. We have to say that it's a different material. We have to say it is the one that we created earlier, like material 1 or whatever. Look, this one. Wait, no. What are you doing? I didn't say. Oh no, I think I did actually. Wait, apple. We need apple 5. All right. We need to create a new thing and select material 1. And did I just select this one to be? No. Assign. Wait, assign this one. Yes. Yeah, now we can see it got assigned, and we'll do the same with this object. Here we're gonna create a new thing. We're gonna look for this material 001 for some reason. I don't know why I named it that. And now we're gonna export it again, because I love exporting. That's my favorite hobby. Now I'm gonna export it instead of that apple. And hopefully, just hopefully, it worked. Boom. Next thing is to apply some sort of glowy material to this. Like red. Because it's a red apple, you know, red yellow apple. Something in between maybe. We'll see. We'll see. If I go to materials, no, here we have this glowing material for banana. We'll call it banana glow. Next one we're gonna create is apple glow. Boom. I'm gonna set it to our apple here and here. And we're gonna change it to some sort of interesting color. Like half, like orangey color. Like so. And now if we move this part, nice. Is it nice though? Is it nice? Not really. Not really. Let's see. What kind of things we can change? We can make it like more orange or more red. But red, yeah. I mean, this color looks weird. Looks like a carrot color. But it could work also. But I don't know why it looks so different from the scene view. Look, that's not this one. That's not pinkish. Maybe like also yellowish, some like this. All right, yeah, let's keep it like this. Great. Now we have another fruit. We can add it to the game. Let's add it to the game right now. Because I can't wait to see this work. Or fail. So what is the best way to add it to the game? The best way is to go to my prefab folder, I think. Go to fruits. Get the okay, this is gonna be banana full. We have to remember that banana full is gonna be our primary prefab for every other fruit. That's how I imagine it. All we're gonna do is we're gonna say apple 5 or whatever it was. Wait, where is it? We had apple 5 somewhere here. Look at this. Apple 5. Look at this ugly texture. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the texture to another one. Where is it? Material? No. Fruits, materials. Here it is. Boom. And now it has all the same stuff as that banana, but it's different. Okay? It will have a different rigid body, so it will have different everything. And we have banana cut. We don't really need to have a prefab of banana cut. That's what I'm thinking. Because, yeah, we don't have to. Okay, we're gonna say apple. Here, apple full. Instead of banana cut, we're gonna have apple cut. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna say, we're gonna enable this banana. I mean, we'll take this. We'll paste it right here. We're gonna set everything to 0. Wait, what have I done? What's the scale of this one? It's 100. Okay, so it should be 0.01, right? Because that's what, yeah, basically. Banana cut. Looks very interesting to me. Apple. Oh, because we don't need this. We need this. And it seems a bit off. Something's off about it. I think it's on the side. That's why it's a bit off. Just slightly. Okay. And something's still off. Not sure why it's off, but I mean, let's rotate it and see. That is weird. They don't fit. Apple, apple. Did I choose the wrong one? I don't think I did. Apple 5. Also Apple 5. That's weird. Let me do something else then. Let me take this. Nah, it's weird. It's weird. Why doesn't it work? Why it doesn't work the way I imagine it should? Correct material. We have this apple. We're gonna paste it here as a child. We resetted it. I'm just gonna do the same thing as I did before. And for some reason it's just duller. It's more dull than this banana. Look at that, it's just a lot more dull. For no reason at all. Zero, zero, zero. Minus 90. If we rotate it, it's just not the same. Oh, maybe I rotated it. Well, it should be 90? Yeah. Oh! Oh! My bad. Okay. Okay. My bad. Technically, it just worked. And now what we can do, we can actually say fruits, no, prefabs, and we can create a variant of this, the apple fool, right? It's going to be a variant of this banana. And yes, we're gonna go here, we're gonna delete this banana cut. Oh. Or we could not create a variant of it. I don't know. I guess we don't have to create a variant of this banana. This apple. Let's just unpack this completely. Let's get rid of this one. Let's disable this. Let's set everything as it should be. Chopped fruit, chop part 1. Why not? Oh, because we didn't add the rigid bodies to this and other stuff. Oh yeah, we have to do this. And we have to add, what was it, chopped parts? No, fruit chop. Oh, I already forgot what we have to add. Let's get the banana full. Okay, banana cut doesn't have anything. And these have box collider and chopped parts score. Do we need this anymore? I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't need this anymore. So let's delete these from here. And do we even need the box collider in these? I don't think we do. So we can also delete the box collider, because, well, they don't have to interact with anything. But okay, no, I'm gonna keep it. Because who knows, maybe it's gonna bounce cooler if we have a box collider or something like that. Don't know. Next thing is to, well, apply this for the banana. So we fixed the banana, and now we found out that actually we might not have to do anything else apart from, setting this and this rotation to, to freeze them, and that's all. And we can create this prefab, this beautiful, wonderful apple prefab. Let me see what else is necessary. Fruit up velocity, fruit chop. I think we have pretty much everything here, apart from this, of course. Nice. The next part is to apply it. I guess just, yeah, close this, delete this. Fruit spawner, let's add a new fruit, yay. An apple fool. Let's set it as the first one for now, just so we can see a bunch of apples fly. And they do indeed be flying. Do they get cut? They do, but but we didn't add something on. We didn't add box colliders, and they don't split enough. Look, they don't like bounce from each other. That's not nice. Why is that? Is it because fruit chop as explosion blade from the blade position? I think because they're rotated in the wrong direction or something like that. I think we set it to like 0 instead. It would be but no, that's not how it works. Yeah, I think that's why it doesn't work. Like, let's compare it again to the banana. Banana here has a rigid body. It uses the gravity. It has a box collider. But yeah, I forgot to add a box collider to this. But let's see whether it will help in any way to add a box collider here. Do we see the box colliders? Yes, okay. That's pretty big collider, but fine. Okay, let's apply it now. Let's apply all of this. Yes. Okay. Play the game. Okay, I lost. Okay, yeah, that's better. That's what I'm talking about. And look how they like interact with each other. That's pretty lit. Look at that. Oh, nice. You know what I want to do actually? What I realized? I want to go to physics and layers, and before I turned off the interaction of fruits. But actually I want this interaction. Next thing is I don't want the bucket layer, because it's just, yeah, I don't have a bucket anymore. So let me just fix it up a little bit. If I go to layers, add layer, let's remove the bucket. Let's add a player instead, player layer. And we're gonna add it to the main banana thingy, player banana. Okay, yes, change children. We're gonna say that, well, now when everything interacts, it's just gonna look better. And let's have the spawner spawn a random thing. We go to the spawner. Instead of every time spawning the first one, which we say right here, we're gonna spawn a random fruit. Spawn random fruit. Int random number equals random dot range, and from 0, and because it is gonna be an int, we need to have it be fruit prefabs dot count. So if we have 2 as our int value, then it's gonna be exclusive. It's not gonna be included. So it's from 0 to 1. That's exactly what we want, and we want to replace the 0 with a random number. Cool. Let's play the game and see whether now we can spawn apples and bananas. And it seems that we can. And they both spawn, they both get cut. Oh, but we didn't say that our player can't interact with other stuff. So it looks a bit interesting. But let's test it out. Maybe it's better actually. It's a bit chaotic, I'm not gonna lie, Jesus. And also I can't distinguish, sometimes where am I? So yeah, that's a bit bad. But we'll customize our character later. I'm thinking to add like a bandana, like a ninja thing on our banana, or like on our apple now. Yeah, that's what I plan to do. Do I want to interact with all of the fruits? Thing is, I could do that. I could interact with all of them. But I think it would be annoying to the player. So instead, I'm going to not do that, actually. I will remove the connection of player to the fruit. I think I'm going to add maybe a trail renderer and maybe some glowing effects. I think that would look cool. And also, what is this? What is this collider? Jesus. It's a bit large, don't you think? How did I do this? Why did I even think about it? Let me make it a bit smaller. Why is it so large? Where is the here it is. Let me just make it smaller, the radius. Yeah, that's a lot better. Apply. Let's go to our main banana. Let's look at our capsule collider. Oh, it's fine. Good capsule collider. Now let's what did I want to do? Oh yeah, add trail renderer. Trail renderer, so we can understand maybe that we are this banana object. Okay, that looks pretty bad. Like this. Maybe make the time a little bit smaller. And maybe a little bit more small. More smaller. Perhaps. What if I add the glowing material? I wonder how that's gonna look like, actually. If I go to materials and yellow glow. It would look pretty cool. What about this one? I mean, it's a glowy white material. It's not as cool, but could work. Yeah, let's use the white one maybe. And make it a bit thinner still. Well, not, wait, but maybe like this. Yeah, let's try that out. Let's try this. Let's see how it looks like. I think here I'm gonna finish this stream because I know I get tired so fast. Don't know why. Okay, I think it looks bad. That's what I think. So I'm not gonna keep it. Instead, I'll add a glow next time. Because right now it just looks terrible. It looks terrible. Where's the player? Player banana. I don't need this. Thank you very much. Let's just see the last time, like how our game plays. How we spawn all different kinds of bananas and stuff. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It spawns, you know, these fruits. They get cut, we get points for it. Yeah, everything interacts, everything is crazy. I lost where I am because of other bananas. And yeah. I kind of enjoy it. I enjoy it. Nice. Very nice. Okay, next time. I'm thinking I'm just gonna add a bunch more fruits. Is that a good idea? Or should I do something more productive? I think doing something more productive would be better. Because adding fruits is easy. Adding blades is easy. Like, it just requires time, that's all. I could start making a shop of like different different fruits. Like we can add apple, banana. That's all for now. And then we're gonna add an upgrade menu where we can upgrade the rate of fruit spawning so we can get more points. Right. But before we do that, we need to actually do the points. We have to make the currency. So next time I'm going to make the currency. Or perhaps, but then I need a different menu. We need to make a menu. We need to finish the cycle of the game so we can, have a game over. We need that first. So let's actually do that. Let's add the glow effect. Okay, I need a checklist now. That's what I realized. There's so many things, I can't just remember it by heart. Let me just put it in comments for myself for now, but then, yeah, and I'll remember that I put it in fruit spawner. Let's just say, how does, like 3 slashes, I think. Yes. Let's see. So I want 1 glow effect around the player. 2, I want the game, well, I want to make a menu screen or something like that. Something like just I can tap and then everything disappears. On tap disappears and the game begins. Okay, I think I spelled disappears. How do you spell disappears? Or maybe that's how you spell it, but I think disappears rather. Man, I forgot how to spell, whatever. 3 is to make the game over screen. 4, then we'll have a full loop because we have a glow effect, so we can see our player, we can get points, we can game over, then we'll have a choice to either restart or go to the menu, and from there we can play again. Nice. But next time, and what's next? And implement the points. And the points system. Currency system, rather. And I think that's all I'm gonna have time for next time. So for now, that's enough. And then we're gonna create an upgrade menu. Fruit shop. And yeah, I mean, we're just gonna have a few upgrades. We're gonna have a few fruits that we can buy for the currency, and then we can just play the game forever until we hit, more points, and we can get cooler, we're against cooler blades. And yeah, and then it's an infinite game which players can play forever, and that's all. Yeah. Do we need anything else, like an upgrades menu, fruit shop? I don't think so. Yeah, and then we're gonna be done essentially. We can just add more fruits and add more blades later after we've finished all of this. So that looks pretty nice and sounds pretty nice. And then the savings menu, I guess, so we can save, saving system. And that's it, I think. Yeah, alright, thank you for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you watched it, actually. And I'll see you next time.